nabwo tusabira esande eno omwana ono nakoze ki nasabira esande eyo owundi ajja tusabira ate tuli gyatandika mulala nga tusoma bayibuli muwulire. But we are writing according to the places they come from. Nga tuwandiika nga tusoma bayibuli tujja kwega osoma ki n'okwega okwega omwana mulala atwegera muwulire kubanga tujja okola pate yaaba oleta awuliriza setaani nga Adamu Eve bwe baawuliriza setaani. Saba Katonda akuyambe olete kukola bikolwa bibi oba omwana omulungi nenga awulira nga twali kusaba tusabe Katonda atukuula abaana abalungi amatu gaife gawulire bintu birungi byonka amatu gaife gawulire bintu birungi byonka amatu gaife gatawulire bintu bibi tusabe Katonda atuyambe. Atuyambe oba mwana mulungi kubanga woba omwana omulungi Katonda takugoba woba omwana omulungi nimami takugoba abankwende. You pray. You ask God to help your ears not to listen to bad words. You pray. You pray that your ears don't listen to bad words. Don't listen to study. Lisa wenu Katonda alituwuliriza era Katonda alituwuliriza. Tusabe Katonda atuyambe.
I'm Nango Miriam Mukose. I'm married to Mukose Jose Joshua, and we are blessed with one kid. He's called Fortune Space Yahweh. Currently, we do run a children's ministry. It's called Light Angels Children's Development Center. Here, we help disadvantaged children. We help those that are HIV affected, those that are malnourished, all vulnerable children. We do help them. We teach parents on how to feed their children, and then help those that are HIV infected with medicine that is out of their reach. We also teach girls, because in our community that girls do get so many pregnancies at a very early stage. So we teach them how to avoid it, how it comes about, and also teach these girls about menstruation, because some of them think it's a curse. So we help them understand the meaning of it, that it's a normal thing. Every girl has to go through it, and we also help them with pads. But due to our minimal resources, we are not able to do all that. We call unto everyone who is able to partner with us and help us so that we can support all these disadvantaged children in our communities.
One of the structures that we are trying to shift, we were renting in town, but the landlord we did not reach a compromise because being a Muslim, he didn't want us to be in the town. He wanted us to go out of his house. So we are trying to put up this structure, a temporary structure where we are going to conduct our school and the fellowship for the children here. So we are trying to put up the structure, and the biggest problem or challenge to this community, we have like 500 homestead, and approximately we have like 700 children around this community, but there is no school, there is no hospital, there is no electricity. So we are going to have solar and some other products which can help the community, but the children are many on this community, so we are trying to put up a structure where we can have them, and we do help them and support community, because there is no school, any single school on this community. But you can imagine having 500 homestead and over 700 children in this community. So that's what we are trying to do. And that is the biggest need. The biggest need and the challenge that we are facing is that we do rent land for gardening, and we don't have our permanent land where we can put up a structure, a permanent structure. So the biggest challenge and our prayer is to have a permanent land for gardening food for children and putting permanent structure for our school.
My name is Kwagala Sharon, class teacher primary 1. I deal with children from 7 years to 9 years, that is P1. I like playing with children, I love them so much. But the only challenge I face is that we don't have playing materials. Because these children, they have to be fit by playing. But playing materials are not there in our school. So we need some playing materials like swings, balls, swimming pool. Because here it is difficult to have a swimming pool.
Okay.
My name is Valerie Esther. My name is Valerie Esther, class teacher baby class. I deal with kids from 2 to 3 years in my class. I love kids because I'm a teacher and I'm a mother, not just a mother but a mom. I like kids. Whenever I'm with the kids, I just feel at home. But the only challenge I have is that at school we rent. We don't have enough playing space. Kids lack space for what? For playing. So that's the challenge I have. We can't even have a swimming pool just because the space is not enough.
Okay.
I'm Nalbega Peace, head of the teachers. I teach top class, 4 to 5 years. I love children and they love me because I have talent in playing with children. I love to joke with children. We really do much with our children. We are trying to develop some skills, like we had a sports gala. We did many activities, but in this doing these things, we get many challenges. Like we had reading words, we have no materials, we had color sorting, we had only few balls, yet we would like to have many children to do these activities. We have more challenges, like in feeding. We get challenges in feeding. We don't have land for gardening, playing materials, swings, merry-go-rounds, seesaws, and even the space of playing is very small. If anybody hearing me or seeing me has the heart of helping, we request you to help us, because we also came up to help others. God bless you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for praying with us. As you heard the staff airing out what they go through in teaching. And Uganda is one of the countries in Africa, actually in the whole world, with the very young people. 80% of Uganda are youth, and the children are many. In Uganda, even a child of 17, 14, 13, 12, they produce because they lack education. So we came up, going through that research, we came up with a strategy where we can help children such that we can teach, helping children because we want to give them education such that they can grow and maximize their potential, God-given potential. Because when a child produces at the age of 12, that is the end of the future. And you know, what brings that is lack of education, number 2, poverty, is one of the challenges, because parents do not have money to take children to school. So if they don't have money, they resort to sell their children for dowry, such that they can have food at home, and in the end the child will lose education, and we shall lose even maybe sometimes even they die during the time of giving birth, because they are young, they are not mature enough. So when we come up with that strategy, we are trying, but you know, we go through a lot also, because we don't have enough, as you've heard, enough space, enough playing materials, such that we can build them well. Co-cultural activities, we need playing materials, we need things that which can help us to grow them well, feeding and such kind of stuff. We have a lot to go through, and we are just growing. We cannot manage to get the children in the whole community. As I told you, the community is having 500 homesteads, and about over 700 children they are in the village, but we cannot give education to all, because we want to help, but we have the heart of helping the children, but our resources are very limited. We cannot manage to help the children, but there are many who lack education, and some of them, they are orphan, some of them, their parents are unable to do what they are supposed to do. Some of them, they lost their parents, and they have guardians, which guardians they are not even able to do that. So that's why we came up with this vision of helping the children. So our Light Angels Children's Development Center, that is the aim. And I will share with you my testimony, the way I came to life, and the way I grew up to reach this level. I have a testimony, because we used to walk 14 kilometers to go to school, and we used to take water from wetlands for home use and for drinking. So you can imagine that situation where we grew up. So when I heard that, and I joined a ministry, Markmen for Christ, I developed a concept, and I have my mission statement. And according to my mission statement, that's why I want to show love. I don't want those children to go through what I went through. That's the reason why we came up with this, such that we can help and help the children to push their education such that they can achieve in life. Thank you.
We thank you for the food you have given to us. We ask you to bless it, sanctify it, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Sirlo ubero gabe. Kia mau. Mpera kwa omulala okembona.